You stuck with Liara in yours all the way through? Ah.
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
I had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth.
We did it with
As
the
best
power
we
of
can
love.
tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Ex-Councillor Udina.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Formerly alive Councillor Udina. Ventilated in the head Councillor Udina, and many other names we could call him.
Something on your mind?
And yeah, I like Telly's voice. I assume you meant hers.
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
Oh, the Councillor. Okay, yeah, the voice is good too.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
Hell yes.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
We've already asked about all of these, actually. I've just realised we've already heard all of these. Did we also hear about the I don't think we've heard about this one.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
Nice. I like those ships.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix.
Ask about the hashtag.
Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
Hell yeah, I just did one just now, you missed it, it was great. Anyone can kill a Reaper. Because you're the protagonist, yes.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise.
Shoot the glowy spots.
You were trapped on a cruise all those years ago, and you were the only one to make it out alive. Back then I saw more than just a soldier in the making.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you got against
believe
Sovereign,
that.
there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Cool.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
Alright. Well then, let's have a look how this is. Have you been to Kronos Station? Not yet, no. I get the feeling we're coming up to that very soon, though. So we got Dr. Jalise. She was one of the people on the Sailing Nebula. Okay. That's not who I was thinking. I was thinking about the woman who was helping Saren with the Krogan on Vermeer. We got advanced starship fuel now. We have the Geth fleet. Oh. And a prime platoon. And the whole Quarian fleet. Every freaking one of them. The civilian and the heavy and the patrol fleets. What's interesting is in this list, Geralt isn't listed. Have you noticed? Wasn't that Rana Thanoptus? I can't remember now. That rings a bell. You might be right, yes. There's some lore to be found about Akuz, the background story you chose. Yes, there's a lot. I mean, I think we were given quite a bit of it. But look at this, we've maxed out the strength. What? Yeah. I mean, we could go... We can win the whole damn thing now. Is there any NPCs in here we can talk to? No. Alright. Well, let's have a run around the ship, let's feed the fish, and then we've got a massive list of side quests to go and deal with.
A Reaper. Without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we can beat them.
Damn right. They're taking heart. You need more points to have shepherds stay alive. Is that possible? I didn't think that was possible.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make
I mean, we're going to
something like
max
that
as
for
much
you.
of it out as we can.
Here they have them. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that.
Joker, keep your eyes off Tally's hips. They're my hips.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen
4,000?
someone end a war by yelling.
Okay, we'll give that a go then. There's a big-ass long list of war assets you can get that gives you a lot of points. Well, I mean, I'm going to try and find them all. So, I'm going to try and 100% every star system. And that should give us everything, just about. I've done everything as Paragon as possible. I don't think we've lost anything we could have gained through a bad decision. So, yeah. But yeah, I couldn't kill the Geth.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
I noticed that.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
Well, it's one of the principles of sentient life, is its a propensity towards self-sacrifice.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't sacrifice yourself. Well, I mean, it's not that everybody's willing to. It's that you've got the capacity to make the choice to, and you know that also includes choosing not to, if that makes sense. It means that it is a question that you can pose to yourself. And that is one of several scientific definitions of true sentience, is that you have the ability to actually pose yourself that question as to whether or not you would self-sacrifice in certain situations. So, what game is she playing? I think she's playing Gallagher, yeah. She's like the guy on the bridge of the helicarrier in the first Avengers movie. That man is playing Gallagher! Thought we didn't notice, but we did. So from Tally, Shepard, I want to let you know I'm going to join Adams in Engineering. Seems like the best place for me to help. Yeah. Now from Admiral Ran, Vas Ranok. Commander, with assistance from the Geth, fleets are nearly back to full strength. We focused on our... I mean, we just finished the war 5 minutes ago, but the fleet's almost back to full strength. Jeez. Cool. We focused on efforts providing evacuation assistance supporting the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Nice. I understand from Admiral Zen the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself is dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. She's also kind of annoying and obnoxious, but, you know, whatever. Take care of Tally Zora. Oh, yes. From Diana Allers. Maybe hard to believe, but after we just went through the rest of the galaxy, is barely aware the Quarians ever went to the Veil. We're sitting on a piece of history. In other words, can we get our thoughts on a vid? Well, we can go do that first, I suppose. But first, before that first, feed the fish. The fish are more important. Oh, Allers wants to come up here. Fine, let's do that.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
Get this
I'm sure
bullshit
you've got
out
a
of the
million
way.
questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies?
Got
And
stripped.
no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
They're misunderstood. Deal with it.
What you have to realize is that despite
Can
their
I do both?
reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
Yeah, I do not like the design of this character at all. There's something just off about every dimension of her, including the clothing. She does look like she's just like slithered into a latex suit. Yeah. And then her face just looks like she's had way too much plastic surgery, and she barely moves her mouth when she talks. It's like talking to Cher. Not that I ever have, but man. Let's keep in the blah blah blah. The Geth have been upgraded. Yeah.
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving
Her face
this
is just wrong somehow.
They're not going to turn again.
I'm not saying she
bet
needs to
their
look beautiful and that she looks ugly. I'm just saying it looks wrong.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega.
Too
Commander
much
Shepard,
botulism.
if the mass relays can be destroyed...
Look,
So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You going to go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
it's like the animators didn't do enough to actually make the face move properly when she talks, and it just looks wrong somehow. It's like she's an android with false skin, you know? Textbook example of someone who got Botox on a regular basis. Yeah, I wonder if they went for that though, and hey, if they decided that, if people at BioWare who did her character were like, you know what, she would get like regular injections, so let's just stiffen the face, swell it up a little bit, make it look unnatural, job done. Then bravo to them for doing that, but ooh, that doesn't mean to say I gotta like looking at it. Hell no. I do not enjoy what I am seeing. The weirdly big but stiff cheeks. Yes, 0 wrinkles on the forehead. That's it. Compared to other human models in the game, she looks just wrong and weird. Anybody in any of these rooms?
Got the flush.
Oh, they're playing poker. I can't, but they can.
Got it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Can it, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir, Major Alenko,
Hey.
sir.
Alenko, when you pass this line, you leave your rank at the door. You're playing poker now, okay?
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass. Hey, Commander.
Yeah, well, I like that they get to play poker, but I don't. Anybody in here that we can talk to? Nope. That's the thing now, everybody moves around the ship. They're all in different places. I kind of like that. It gives you a reason to really run around the whole ship and have a look around. Don't recall, is Vega bi or gay? I don't think he is. I think he's hetero. I can't remember now if something popped up that suggested. He likes to flirt with Cortez, but I think that's just camaraderie.
Another Reaper gone.
Because Cortez is, he's gay.
Geth and Quarians.
And Alenko's bi, I think.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last.
You remember him
forever.
making advances?
So long as you and the Geth remain
He
good
hasn't with
neighbors.
me.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them.
But maybe he was. I don't know. I've forgotten now.
Friends.
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
Yeah, I don't remember him making advances. I know we had a boxing match with him to kind of get to know him better. And I think we could make an advance on him. And if you do, I believe it gets rejected. Because he's like, nah, I'm not I'm not into that. But cool. But he does sometimes like to have a little bit of weird flirty banter with Cortez. But again, that's just, you know, camaraderie, right? So, yeah. So, next time we want me the Geth are our friends, and maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots. I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realised they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over and said they're allied assistants and asked for our status. Yeah. Them Geth move quick.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Good stuff. Well, the monitors are working again, look. They're just tracking where you're standing as opposed to tracking where Shepard's looking.
At your service.
Check the wiki, turns out you can only romance him on a one-night stand in the Citadel DLC if you're female. Oh, he's not even a full-on romance option for the entire game? Interesting. They really did vary this up, and I like that. What's up, Garrus, my bro?
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out.
We can do the Citadel
Next, you'll be
DLC
telling me
soon as well. We're doing that
Krogan and
today.
Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
Oh, you can only do that if you if you don't do any romance track. Ah, well, that makes sense, yeah. Then there's no issues of faithfulness. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Saint Shepard.
It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
You know, just in case we want to... Yeah. Also in case you just get sick because, hey, that happens sometimes. But mostly so we can get some booty. Doc's got us covered. She's got to work on that approach though. Morden did it best when he was all
I'm falling down tired.
like mocking the whole thing, like, hey, by the way, I know you two are kind of into each other, so maybe, you know, I could help. And he was taking the piss a little bit. It was great. What's up, Javik?
Another Reaper has died.
Yeah.
You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics.
Oh, it'll get fucked up eventually.
I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians. Let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
Yeah, they're not so much hiding as they just kind of... I mean, I suppose they could have made their helmet visors perfectly clear. But they would look less cool then.
Those FBA couplings you got us are still holding up.
Cool.
Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adams.
Nothing new there.
Aye, sir.
Yeah, we've got some tedious side questing to do first, but I have the wiki open, so I know exactly where everything is, so I'm just going to zoom in on all of them.
No, I guess that's right.
What's up, girl?
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh,
You got
sorry,
time to come to my quarters?
I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch.
That's going to take some getting used to.
In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth
Seed
are
plus
even
water
uploading
equal
into the
food.
suits of Quarian volunteers.
And a little bit of
rewriting
soil.
Environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
Whoa, okay, so they're actually helping medical-wise to get their immune systems back on track? That's cool.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So they're uploading them into their suits. Everybody gets a pet Geth. Nice. Soil schmoil, how do you explain plankton and algae? Checkmate. Good point, yes.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know if you let a Geth upload itself in there.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you. Nothing stands between us now. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.
Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. There it is. Now, I'm not sure if this is the actress who does the voice. They took this picture of and then photo manipulated. I believe it is. But I've also heard people say, no, actually, it's really not. They just, you know, took this one picture of a model. And it's not actually the woman who does the voice. But it's still pretty cool. Yes, you finally see what Tally looks like. It's not her. Right. I had heard people say later that it wasn't. Because initially everybody was like, oh my god, I think that's the woman who does the voice. But then some people have really studied the picture and said, no, it's not. Okay. Right. I'm just going to quickly alt-tab out. And... first things first. We've got a whole bunch of side quests to do. Then we're going to go to the Citadel. Before we do the next priority mission, we're going to do the Citadel DLC. But we do also have some new systems unlocked. And I think we can actually go after some of these now. So the first one is the Caculosaur fossil. Oh, Caculosaur, sorry, Caculosaur fossil. We had to do Priority Citadel 2 to get this, and then go to the Argus Row cluster, which only becomes available after completing the priority Geth Dreadnought mission. So why why is the prerequisite the Citadel 2? That's just stupid. But anyway, we need to go to Argus Row, wherever the hell that is. There it is. And we need to find the Caccliosaur. I will get this right. Caccliosaur fossil. I can't help but now picture a dinosaur that just cackles all day.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, hello. Call it Khaki, yes. Well, it will actually be Cackly, but we'll call it Khaki anyway, you're right. The Khaki saw. Is this it? No, but we got Haptic Optics Relay as a war asset. Cool. That's half. And then the next ping will attract some Reapers. Oh, there it is. There it is. Quickly, 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 take it. We got fuel, which we didn't need. Go! Ah! Ah!
Evasion
Jesus!
successful.
Alright, what system do we need to go to? Argus Row. The Phoenix system. Sorry, I panicked a little bit there. It's a Reaper, they're scary! Oh, what is this? Pinnacle Station. What? Constructed by the Turians to function as a concealed command center during the Krogan Rebellion, retrofitted as a military training facility. Okay, why is this here?
I found something.
That's why. Okay. That was DLC for Mass Effect 1? Really? I don't remember there being any DLC. Cool. Alright then. Plop. Give. We got the Spec Ops team. Okay, that's another war asset. We're gonna get that score up. Ooh, that was only a third of what was available. Wong! Okay. Get me that dinosaur bone thing. This'll be it. They're taking their time to get to us while we just fire probes. There it is! Fossilized Caccliosaur. Get the fuel. Ooh, that's a nice amount of fuel. Go! Yeah!
Reapers eluded.
Now we can go down here to the other system, wherever the hell that was. There it is. We might as well complete the whole system. So now I've got the Caccliosaur fossil. What's the next one? Hades Nexus Obelisk of Karza. And we needed to finish completing Rannoch, which we've done. Scan the Moon Copis in the Hopless system in the Hades Nexus.